think New Mexico is a very magical place during the holidays.
Can't argue with
Certainly,
that.
yeah, from our Luminatias up to just the really great traditions that we have out here. You can see that what we're looking at right now is dry weather. Not just in New Mexico, but all across the Southwest. This has been fairly consistent with the pattern that we have been just absolutely locked into over the last week or so. The storm track is still to the north of us. You can see that there is a little bit of snow now passing through Denver and out there in other areas like the Dakotas. But Futurecast says that storm continues to cling to the northern United States. We're going to get a brief chance for snow Sunday into Monday, and we're going to go into more details about that here in a second. But overall, you can see that it's just going to be a quick hitting storm. So if you are heading on to the airport for tomorrow, if you are going to be flying to areas like Chicago, Omaha, St. Louis, and Dallas, going to be some weather in the area. Some of that could be quite strong, so just check your airline. There might be some delays in those areas. Otherwise, tonight it's looking cold for most of New Mexico. Fog developing across areas like Roswell, Carlsbad, and possibly out toward Hobbs. But the temperatures overnight are going to be about average for this time of year, 20s and 30s. And we're expecting to see a little bit of a cold front moving in by Saturday night. So that's going to kick up the wind speeds, make things breezy across eastern New Mexico. As we start looking towards Saturday night and Sunday morning, it's going to get gusty in the Albuquerque metro, and it's going to be cooler statewide. Could be a pretty good cold front moving in, and that's going to coincide with a little bit of moisture moving in. We're going to be getting clipped by a system which is going to be bringing in some of that snow potential into the northwest and also north central mountains, but more likely we're going to be seeing the direct hit actually happening in Colorado. Monday, that snow moves down toward the southwest, and I'm expecting to see that it's just going to remain dry and mild as we head toward the middle of next week. So for tomorrow, I'm expecting your Saturday to really warm up for areas like Artesia and Carlsbad, but a little bit cooler. Clovis and Corona, we're going to be expecting to see 50s out there. Across the Southwest, anticipating 60s for tomorrow. Going to be a little bit above average for Roswell, and then you take a dramatic cool down on Sunday. So 67 degrees tomorrow, 44 for your high on Sunday. You can see that it's going to be mid-50s on Sunday into Monday for the Silver City area. And for northern New Mexico, it is a pretty cool start to the morning, mostly 20s and 30s out there. Otherwise, going to be reaching a high in the 40s and 50s for most areas, except for Raton. Across the northwest, I'm anticipating upper 40s and lower 50s. So your 7-day forecast still keeps things pretty dry for the Farmington area. I'm expecting some wind to start to kick up by tomorrow afternoon in Las Vegas and possibly stick around through Sunday. But in terms of temperature, first thing in the morning, it's going to be 23 degrees in Red River with a high of 36. Anticipating around 53 for your highs in Espanola. And you can see here for Santa Fe, upper 40s. Going to be the lower 40s, though, as we head toward Monday with about a 20% chance of some showers. And as we start looking toward the East Mountains for tomorrow, going to be reaching a high of around 56, Estancia, Moriarty, 51 Tijeras. And as we look toward the Rio Grande Valley, going to be about average for this time of year, upper 50s from Belen into Bosque Farms. I'm expecting to see some mostly calm conditions until tomorrow night. That's when we're going to be seeing a chance of some breezy weather Saturday night into Sunday morning. Things cool down just a little bit as we start getting towards Sunday, Monday. You're going to notice that especially in the early morning hours as we get toward Tuesday morning. Going to be dropping to one of the coldest temperatures so far this season. 24 for that Tuesday morning low, but you can see we'll be mostly in the upper 40s and lower 50s for a long stretch.